into the various districts of Night City. Watson used to be a place where people thrived. Initially, wealthy Japanese corporations had big plans for the district and invested many resources into it. The Watson district had it all: skyscrapers, bustling nightclubs, and even its own industrial sector in the northern part of the district called the NID. It all ended when Saburo Arasaka came back to Night City after the Unification War. Arasaka had their own plans, and to achieve them, they eliminated all the competition. Subsequently, the industrial sub-district stopped providing employment, and Arasaka took over the Watson waterfront, giving them the sea access they desired. Little China used to be an extension of downtown, and initially there were plans to make it a second city centre. The corporations even built a med centre, which used to be the best place in Night City to spend some money on cyberware if you wanted to do so legally. In the late 2040s, the sub-district flooded with Asian immigrants, mainly from the Chinese diaspora. Now Little China resembles the poorer areas elsewhere in Night City, but the food, shops, neon lights, lingo and flavour are all distinctly Chinese. The castes are all mixed up now, with living blocks beside affluent condo buildings and illegal gambling dens next to the offices of legitimate businesses. Low and mid-tier corpos come here to have some fun in casinos and strip clubs, alongside the tiger claws. Kabuki was once the pride of the Japanese medical corporations. It was situated adjacent to the famous med center, and as a result, the whole area prospered. Nowadays, Kabuki has transformed into the shadiest bazaar imaginable. After dark, it is the heart of Night City's black market for all manner of illegal transactions: implants, organs, combat drugs, prototype cyberware, steroids, synth viruses, black brain dance recordings. There are allegedly several black clinics that install illicit military and prototype cyberware right from the labs of Shiba City or the top-notch Scandinavian bioclinics. The whole area is densely populated except for the northern edge, where warehouses and abandoned factories are occupied by various gangs, transients and junkies. Tiger claws maintain a presence in the area, as do the Maelstrom from the NID, but neither of them claims the Kabuki for their own. That vacuum has created opportunity for the mocks. Lizzie's Bar, one of Kabuki's most popular braindance clubs and brothels, is under their jurisdiction. Northside Industrial District, or NID, was once Watson's prosperous factory sub-district. Now neglected, its factories are mostly non-functional and abandoned due to earthquake damage and failed investments. The Maelstrom used the NID's abandoned buildings as hideouts, illegal braindance studios and warehouses for the loot they steal from corporate transports. The Arasaka waterfront is the bulwarked island of corporate authority in the lawless Sea of Watson. The first act of the Japanese Zaibatsu was to build a wall around the waterfront to keep Watson inhabitants at bay. Motion detectors, electrified rays of wire, and automated sentry guns protect the Arasaka property from uninvited guests. Westbrook is considered by many to be the best place to live. These are the residences of the rich and powerful, idyllically situated on the hillside of North Oak, the most beautiful sub-district of the whole city. The second best is Charter Hill, the promised land for all ambitious mid-level corporate employees. Japantown is the entertainment center of Night City. During daytime, it's usually crowded with tourists for whom the myriad of bars, restaurants and gaming parlors, Cherry Blossom Market and the Shinto Temple are mandatory Night City destinations. After dark, Japantown becomes the party district for the rich, corpos and tourists alike, interested in sublime entertainment, fancy brothels, and erotic doll experiences. Charter Hill is a relatively new and well-maintained corporate district which quickly became popular among the upper class of Night City. North Oak is Night City's exclusive residential district, free of poverty and gangs. 50 years ago, there was nothing more here than arid hills framing the northeastern border of Night City. After the destruction of the Arasaka Twin Towers during the Fourth Corporate War, it became the site of temporary refugee camps. This situation persisted until the early 50s, when the NC government, backed by corporations, decided to clear the area by force. Proclaimed as a war against crime by the corporate-owned media, this action became a synonym of corporate brutality and prejudice. The North Oak favelas were pacified and razed by corporate developers, and in a few years the area became the most prized part of Night City. North Oak is now home to the untouchable elite, corporate CEOs, hedge fund managers, and celebrities, including former samurai Kerry Eurodyne.